I'm so fucking tired of life. I can't afford to live here anymore. I can't afford to live here anymore. I just spent 6 hours of my life serving tables, running around to make $50. To make $50. And I already know the comments are going to be like, well, get a better job. I'm trying. I moved here 3 weeks ago. I've sent out over 100 resumes. I've had one interview. I didn't get the job. I knew I blew it. I did not get the job. I'm trying. The only reason why I got a server job is to make some money while I'm trying to get my big girl job again so I can get checks that actually matter. So I can make money I can actually live off of. But nobody calls. Nobody's calling for these jobs. Indeed is, we're hiring, or where? Okay, because I sent my resume and I can't afford anything, okay? I live with my son and his roommates right now, and I'm very thankful for that, but I need my own place and I can't afford it. I can't afford anything. I cannot afford to live here anymore. And I can't take my own life. So what am I supposed to do?
I got a letter recently that my property taxes are going to go up $600 a year from now on. I got a letter that my homeowner's insurance is going up $60 a month. My propane company sent me a letter that my propane is going to double this year. They just came and filled up my tank. It was $1,000. That's crazy. Also, as a entrepreneur and business owner, I get my health insurance through the marketplace. So you have the Affordable Care Act. I pay $45 a month. They just informed me that if this bill passes and I lose my tax credit, I'm going to go from $45 a month to $660 a month for health insurance. I need to buy a new car and I can't because the cars have gotten more expensive and the interest rates have gotten so much more expensive. I can't find a reliable car that has the same monthly payment of $450 a month that I've been paying now for a new car. Not necessarily new, but new to me. Groceries are insane, and it feels like every day I get a new email from another subscription that I have, whether it's Netflix, my website subscription, everything's increasing in price. And I sit pretty much every day stressed about money, and yet I know that there are so many people in this country that are way worse off than me, and they're not making it, y'all. They're not making it. What hurts me the most is that there are so many women, especially, that just cannot afford to leave abusive homes and they have to stay in it because of this economy. So are we great again, America? Is this what you voted for? Meanwhile, they all sit there in DC, not feeling any of these pressures, not doing anything about it, not giving a shit about the American people. I have been extremely poor and I have been extremely wealthy. And I know from firsthand experience that the wealthy people don't notice it. And most people are pretty self-absorbed and aren't thinking about other people anyway. So we got to talk about this more. We got to raise hell. We have to let DC know that this is not acceptable. Regardless of your party, we have got to help each other.
1 pound of ground beef is now more than the federal minimum wage, guys. How crazy is this? And how far are they going to let these grocery prices get before they realize that regular people can just not afford this crap? Right now, let's do a comparison. Let's use a couple big chains at where I live. I'm on the West Coast. So we've got Albertsons, we've got Vons, we've got Stater Brothers, which I think is kind of like a West Coast thing. All of those are about twice the price of an Aldi, a Walmart, a Winco, a Safeco, or a Heb, or a Food for Less if you have that. So I will tell you that of all the places that I'm shopping right now, Aldi happens to be my favorite. And no, they don't have everything. And Aldi is like the great value brand at Walmart. That's all they have in the whole store is the Aldi brand. So there's not as much selection, but I like a lot of the stuff that they have there. So I did a price comparison out here. Stater Brothers, which is down the street from me, has amazing butcher department. The meat department is great. So I went and bought my weekly groceries there, $240. Next week, compared it, same level of groceries, $117 at Aldi. So it's completely insane. I think these big chains like Albertsons.
Yeah, here we go. Another story. In the first video, you can see a woman crying to find a job, and she said, she looked like a bartender. What she said, serve a table and everything. That she said, crying. And it is sad to see people crying when they can't do anything about their life. Second, women say she has been rich. She has experienced poor, and now the same thing still coming. So I can say you know, she was trying to accuse the people in DC. I don't know what she's trying to accuse, but you guys know it's easier to blame somebody else when things go wrong. When she says she have experienced a rich life, how you handle this situation and be in that situation again. Recently we can see a lot of people, YouTubers, get a bunch of money, and those people went broke. What's the problem? Financial literacy, financial education. I'm not saying everybody need, like the first women, I'm not saying, everyone go to finance. We need to learn the things. But when you have experienced a rich life and now things is getting bad, and now you're trying to accuse those people for asking, this is what we vote for. Don't blame people for your own mistake. If you have experienced rich life and now the situations are getting difficult, blame yourself. Now I can say you need financial education, because if you manage your money very well in the past, it could be better for you in this present time when it's hard. When she say rich people don't care, myself, I think she's trying to blame the rich people again. But she said she has experienced rich life. So don't blame rich people or other people or the politician because things are getting wrong. It's getting bad. Blame yourself for your own mistake. I know recently it has been very, very hard to find a job. Yeah, we all know it's very hard for now to get a job. But, I think we hope in the future, think we come back in a better situation and we can make a life. But right now it's hard, and we have to, pray for ourselves, take care of ourselves, be together, help each other, and get out of this hard situation. We cannot run, we cannot go, somewhere else, because this is our land, our country we live in. This is our country. And now we need to take care of ourselves. Like I said, we need financial education in the first place. And second, we need to build a new system that can take care of the people. A new system in which you don't have to work for money. A new system where we don't have to, sell your time for money. A new system where everyone can live together, love each other in the same community. You don't have to blame other people to say, oh, this is a poor community. I'm not gonna go, in this kind of school to put my children in this school. We can live together, build in a better system, live in a better community, love each other, and grow together, because we have to do it. We have to. We have to think about ourselves, our people, our community. Let's think about how we can build a new system, because I believe we can do it. We can build a new system that take care of the people. Let's build together.